Authentic? You betcha! How to be authentic in a world full of make-believe. How to be authentic. Authenticity, that word is a buzzword right now. Authentic. How do you tap into your authenticity? I really want to be authentic with you. I have a different spin, and why it will matter for you is when we're asking the question, what does it mean to be authentic? I think we're talking about what does it mean to connect with you, me, somebody, or yourself. That's what authenticity is talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But I have a different view. Oh yeah, not the same old, well, you have to do this, and then you do that, and this is being authentic, and here's a little spin. How many people, when they're telling you these tips and tricks and all these magical ways of authenticity, do they actually be authentic and speak from their heart themselves? Do they say I am nervous, I am speaking as I go, I have a planned script of what I'm going to say to you, and I hope that what I'm saying touches your heart and that it excites people and that it gets a high view count, or this TED Talk really reaches people and that they book me someone else? Is that being authentic? To me, that's authenticity. Authenticity of being, you want to be really real, then be real with authentic the words that you speak. That's the first thing, is being real with the words that you say. And I'm going to give you more ways of being authentic in just a sec. But let's start with being it. Because words. This is authentic, that's authentic. No. Let's be authentic with where I'm at. And being authentic does not mean that just because you're sharing where you're at doesn't mean that's where you're going to be at tomorrow. So I want you to honor that. Stop looking for, well, I'm being authentic and I'm telling it like it is, and value more of, I care about feeling good and I want to be empowered and a joyful life, and that can be authentic. Authentic is not necessarily the conditions of what your life is now. Think about 10 years ago. Is that authentic to who you are now? So who says what authentic to you today is tomorrow? Take the pressure off. Okay, that said, let me give you a really brief, authentic, speaking from the heart, hashtag authenticity, authentic, real truth of what's going on in my head and in my heart as I share with you today. And then I'll talk about what does that mean. So what I'm thinking and feeling right now, if I'm being 100% authentic, is, am I expressing myself in the way that I want? Am I being animated enough? Am I reaching you? Am I having a conversation with somebody today, whether that's a friend or you? Am I going to be engaging in comments that lift people up, that make people want to see other of my content and actually apply it to their life, and not just, oh, I'm subscribed or I clicked on this video, but something that actually reaches people in a movement? That's what I want. My authentic moment is, I would love for my channel to grow and grow and grow, and for people to share this message, and to share the message of authenticity does not mean accepting that what you are is authentic. Is this me? Is this authentic? Check out my video on Blade Runner, what does it mean to be human? Talk about it. Authentic does not mean I feel something. I feel so passionate right now, or I feel so angry about something. Does that mean that's real? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It might be you were conditioned to think this way, or society said that you're supposed to want this, or I want this marriage, or I'm supposed to have this job, and if I don't have a job, then I'm not feeling this, or I have to be this identity, or I have to be that. And identity is the crisis. Can't you see? Identity. X-ray specs? Identity? Anyone? It's authentic by the words that you speak, the life that you live. Some people think that they're brave, their sword, but in reality they're cowards. They're cowards. They won't look at what they really think, feel, behave, accept themselves who they are, and that does not match up authenticity. Authentic to me is being nice. You've probably heard the saying, but I'll say it in my own way. My authentic is being nice to someone when nobody's watching and you know you're going to get absolutely nothing for doing it or saying it. Nothing will come to you, but you might get something of actually feeling good about it. I talk about this on my Facebook page. Check it out. See Your Star, STARR, facebook.com. It's See Your STARR. Have many different topics every day where we have discussions, sharing uplifting messages only. Anyway, that being said, being authentic. What you could do differently that I have is this. Be authentic by being unauthentic. What? What are you talking about? Are you crazy? I had a comment the other day. Are you crazy? What the bleep are you talking about? Yeah, I like to think differently, do things differently. The music that we listen to, the ways that we behave, try doing something completely different to who you are. There's a mental mind thing for you to contemplate that twists mine around and feel what it's like to feel brave or passionate, anything. Authentic is what you decided to be. Authentic does not mean... How many times can I say authentic? Should we do a tally in the video? Have I reached 100 yet? No. Authentic is not necessarily having to use the word authentic or being true or being real. Let me ask you this. Someone said, I feel this way about you and I just hate this party and I really don't like this political thing. I'm being authentic. Did it make you feel better? Probably not. Maybe. Maybe not. So then maybe we should ask a better question. Instead of saying, am I authentic? Am I authentic? Am I being really... Do they see the me, the real me? Oh, God, no. What is the real you? Is the real you the way you look, the way you talk, the way you think, the way you feel, the way you live? What is authentic? Now, I get it. I've encountered people in my life. That used to be a big trigger of mine, is people that were like really fake. Like, it used to drive me so insanely angry. I'd be like, I know they're talking to me in their face and behind their back, they're saying blah, blah, blah about me. I think you're a fake ass. I know they're talking to my face, but behind my back, they're saying doo, 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 and you're being a fake. And I actually called someone out on it once and I said, you know what? You are a... And that was maybe not the best way to behave. But I was young at the time and I just said what everyone else wanted to be saying. Like, you talk crap about everybody and you should stop. But it's silly that I even had that conversation because what is that going to do? If someone's going to talk, haters going to hate. Like, they didn't have that meme back then. This was many years ago. How many years ago was it? I don't know, 15 plus years ago. It was a long time ago, okay? Long time ago. And that's not going to change it. If someone's going to be fake or unreal, fine. Notice the people that are real. Notice the people that are what you think to be real. I mean, who is really completely themselves all the time in front of other people, behind closed doors? Do people say or act differently? Yes, because not everyone speaks the same language, you hear? And I don't mean literally language. Bienvenue. Welcome. I mean words that energize you could be flat to someone else. You could say, what a beautiful day, when someone's like... Or you could say, I'm feeling so blessed. And someone connects with that word blessed and you're like, yes, I'm feeling the word blessed. I connect with you. I'm here with you right now. I'm feeling you. Pay less attention to the words someone say. Pay attention more to the feeling that you want to feel. The feeling you want to feel, and then transcending the feeling, tapping into my experience of being an actor and performer in TV and film, is you can decide whatever you want to be. I mean, isn't that obvious anyway? You want to be this or this in an actor. We believe it when they're in a movie and they're real then. So I talk about this in my book, Easy Enlightenment, Transform Your Life in 30 Days. They change themselves in the mirror, whoever they want to be. It's the same thing. So authentic is what you decide it to be. Authentic does not have to be heavy and this. Care less about, is this real? Is this not real? Although that's a good start. But ask, what do I want to think about? What do I want to feel? What do I want to experience? And what is authentic to me saying deep down what I love about you? How much do people say that about the friends or people they meet? You know what I really love about you? That you care about being... I said this to someone recently who is more a casual acquaintance. I care about feeling good and I want to feel good. Esther Hicks, Law of Attraction, anyone? And I want this in my life. And you tell someone, you know what, I'm so glad that you choose to be positive and I love that about you and thank you. I really want that in my life and I'm so glad that you are. Thank you so much. And I let them know. I told them. Or you have a friend who say, you know what, I really love this about you. And I love when we do this. And this is what I want. Right? So it's just saying what you want, being what you want, and knowing that it's not taking it serious. Oh, well then, if I like red, but you don't like red, you always said you liked red, how can you like the color blue now? You don't like blue? What are you talking about? Who says that's who you are? Who says that that's being inauthentic? Maybe you want to try something new. If you want to be who you are the whole life, or do you want to try on different experiences, different ways of being, knowing that none of them are you anyway, but still having fun, creating, experiencing, molding it all together into that magic authenticity, beautiful pot of delicious experience and presence. And when you get to the point where you start to realize, oh yeah, authentic for me can be whatever I want, then I think you slowly start to open the door to undoing the conditioning and programming and brainwashing that we have had. Yeah, brainwashing. I'm going to say it. Brainwashing by the schools where we've learned, the movies, the TV, the whatever it is. And some of the brainwashing can be positive too. Like, oh, I want a soulmate because that's going to make me feel good. If I just find my twin flame, then everything is going to be beautiful, amazing. And oh God, yes. That's what I came to Earth for. Is it? Or were you sold that story from birth? Were you sold that you have to be successful, or I have to be empowered, I have to be a millionaire, I gotta be a good worker, I gotta be a good husband and wife or son, and I really want to be someone. They ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I'll just leave you with this, being authentic, is I'm going to leave you with a famous quote from Mr. John Lennon from the Beatles. Not really into the Beatles, here or there. Anyway, but he said when he was young, I may be paraphrasing, but it's a good reminder, and I'll leave you with. And the teachers asked him, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he said, I want to be happy. And the teacher said, I don't think you got the assignment. And he said, I don't think you got life. And it's the same for you. Being authentic is whatever you want. Do you feel good with it? Then who gives a shit if it's authentic or not? Who cares if it's authentic? Who cares if it's real or unreal? Just focus on, all right, they're feeling good. And maybe for a second they were feeling good. If someone says, I'm great, and you know they're really not, go, okay. And ask deeper questions. Ask deeper questions to engage. And know that you're whatever you want to be.